Jeff Packer here with the Packer Group, and thank you for tuning in. This is another one of our coffee convo series. However, this one is unlike any other coffee convo that we've done before. We get into a really deep discussion with Aaron and Kristen, who are past clients and dear friends of ours, and we are talking about what is one of their passions, which has turned into a nonprofit called HHofD of Detroit. So sit back, listen, be a part of the conversation, and thank you for watching this coffee convo.
Hey guys, I just got home from AWOL, so I'm sending this to both of you guys. And such an awesome night, get this. So we did a rescue. You'll hear all about that later, but the point of this is just housing in Haven, and how she was just sharing with us how she hasn't slept in a bed, like a real bed, in 3 months, and just that she just doesn't have housing and bounces back and forth, and it's never peaceful for her, and she never can fall asleep anywhere because she's afraid, because she's not safe, and she doesn't know the people that she's with. And then so that's kind of one thing. And then secondly, we met this other woman tonight, new to us, and we were just talking to her, and she was telling us how she got out of rehab, but yet then she was crying and just saying she just needs housing, she needs to get out of here, she just needs somewhere else to go besides this area, she knows she shouldn't be back here, on and on and on. And I'm totally rambling, but the point was, 2 times tonight we were just talking about in the car about how important housing is, and just I'm just so excited for Haven, and I'm so proud of you guys for pursuing this, and I'm so thankful that you asked me to be a part of it, and it just cannot happen soon enough.
Ultimately, HHofD of Detroit is going to provide safe housing, a place where women who have been rescued can go, live, get their feet under them, be trained, be loved on, cared for.
You got it.
And hopefully launch them into a new path that will get them out of the unfortunate situation that for whatever reason,
exactly,
has put them into that spot to begin with.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to your point, there is hardly anything that's comparable to this really out there.
I think that you saw that, even with emergency care, there's not much there, that it's really hard to find a place. And I think the founder of AWOL says she's never had to turn somebody away who's looking for a place, but it is always a struggle to find them. Yeah. And then you move past that and the need for detox or rehab or whatever, there's not a good place for people to go where they can just know that they're safe and then have resources either brought to them or people who are willing to work with them. Because again, these are people who often don't have a resume, don't have a lot of track record of, being dependable workers, etc. So being able to give that infrastructure so that there are people who believe in them, to give them a chance after 6 to 12 months, then be able to be independent and kind of functioning, independently with things that we consider, jobs and safe housing, etc. And so that's our goal.
And that was really the reason that we wanted to be in Detroit. We probably, could have chosen a quote unquote safer neighborhood to start something like this, but the resources available in Detroit far outweigh a lot of the surrounding communities, just with transit and vocationally and things like that. Like Kristen said, most of them are going to have felonies and records, on their name. And so finding them, adequate work and where they can learn a skill and be a productive citizen is difficult. And so Detroit kind of fit, where we wanted to be and use those resources.
I think one thing that we're hoping is to be able to tap into other nonprofits and have them work beside us rather than reinventing the wheel ourselves. And it felt like there's a lot of other resources in Detroit already that we can help with vocational training, etc.
So let's talk about where you're at today
Yes.
and where you guys want to be
Yes.
in terms of things. So I know this week was a big week, right? You guys got a big corporate sponsorship. I think I saw.
We've had yes,
So
we did.
that was a big deal.
It was.
But let's talk about kind of where you guys are at today and where you guys are planning on being over the next 6 months to a year.
Yes. So today we are starting to fundraise. We're kind of also, I feel like, working on the structure around the house. So how do we provide obtainable goals? How do we bring resources in? Again, these people a lot of times are coming from chaotic situations. So how do we make sure that the housing situation is supportive of that? So I've been doing a lot more with that. You're still looking for houses and keeping that on the back burner, and then just trying to figure out where the funding comes in. Are we going to buy and then let it sit until we can renovate? Are we going to try to do it all at once? I don't know for sure. But basically we're working on spreading the word, thinking about fundraising, and then putting some structure around the housing environment once it's up and going.
Yeah, finding the first property is the biggest thing for us. We want to make sure it's in a community that is going to be supportive. It doesn't have to be a glamorous community by any means, but finding a property that we can renovate that is going to be not just a house, but a home to these women where they can find peace for possibly the first time in a year, 2 years, 3 years. Finding that property, Axe and Hammer doing, most of the work, and then, hopefully reaching out to other subcontractors and either donated work or materials or getting a house up and running. So
Let's talk a little bit about then how can our audience who's watching this video, how can they get involved? If they want to get involved, how can they get involved? Yeah. And so I know you alluded to some possible things with contractors and materials and donating time and things like that, but what other ways can people get involved that's real practical ways?
I think if people are looking to get involved, probably the biggest thing that we need right now is just sharing. So our website, www.havenhomesofdetroit.org, and then social media, we're under Haven Homes of Detroit. I think just share our name. I don't know exactly, kind of where we're going to go, but we're going to need so much support with donations financially, but also just services and help. And so I feel like the more people that know, the more people then to partner with us. We already have a couple really cool stories of being connected to people like Second Degree, who I think are actually going to play an integral part in Haven Homes. So I completely am counting on kind of the power of just spreading the word and getting out for people that can help us. Then donations, you can donate through our website directly. I think that's going to be a big part for us to physically be able to purchase a house and move forward. So it's not always fun. I know sometimes people like to donate time and stuff, but we do just need some funds to get this going. And then if people are praying people, we would really covet prayer, especially we're going to have a house parent live at the house. So a single woman who can keep an eye on things and help kind of provide a supportive network and safety, etc., help them get to job interviews, help, with the running of a house. So right now that's a big burden on my heart. I know for sure God's going to provide the right person, but just making sure that she's hearing the prompt and the calling. So when the time's right, she's ready to say yes. Because I think getting a house and then a house parent are probably the things that are biggest on our list right now. And then just getting our name out so that we have people to pull from when we need resources or help.
Hi, Future Aaron here. And we just wanted to give you an idea of where Haven Homes is at as of today. And to all those that are listening, kind of what's been going on. Where we're at right now is Axe and Hammer just sold the Seminole property. So a lot of those proceeds were able to go towards Haven Homes, which ended up being about $30,000. So we are that much closer to our $150,000 goal to be able to purchase a property, renovate it, as well as be able to get a kickstart on funding for our house parent and their salary. So if you have an opportunity to check out our website, please do so today. I'm in another flip at location currently, and those proceeds are going to go towards Haven Homes as well. So actually, we are in the midst of putting a proposal together. We got board approval to purchase our first property, and my agent is currently reaching out to the seller's agent to see if it's a go. So stay tuned, and we look forward to talking to you in the future.
So obviously, we'll have in the description of the video,
Thank
we'll
you.
have all of those links to your guys' social media handles as well as the website and things like that. And we will be sharing this as much as we can. And anybody watching, we would ask that you guys would share this video.
Please.
Let's make it go viral. Let's help get the word out about Haven Homes of Detroit. It is such a needed nonprofit, and so thank you for responding to the passion and the desire.
Yeah.
And thank you for us being able to be part of this journey with you guys and things like that. So that is awesome. Anything else you guys want to share that we haven't covered? We've covered, I think, a lot of stuff, but anything else that you guys would want to share about Haven Homes of Detroit and what you guys are hoping to do ultimately?
And I think the big picture, 3, 5, 10 years down the road.
I don't know where this is going.
I love conversations where we're not sure where this is going.
Like, oh shoot,
Awesome.
Here we go. Yes, Aaron.
I love it. The big picture, because I'm a big visionary guy, so please.
You two are a lot the same.
Lay this on me.
Being kind of having an entrepreneurial spirit, I love creating things, as I've said, and that's the reason I do flips and remodels. And that's why I think we are fit for doing Haven Homes of Detroit and running this organization. But big picture, like I said, I think for us, we really want to grow it as big as possible. And our intention is to start with one home and build to 3, 5, 10, 100. I don't know, wherever we feel like, we're in God's will for that. But there's a massive need in Michigan alone. Michigan is a huge hub for human trafficking. And with, I think it's like almost 190,000 women in rehab, homeless, or in human trafficking, and only 30,000 beds available. We have some work to do.
So Aaron,
Yeah.
This is the segment where I wanted to share with you guys what the Packer Group's going to do.
Oh, okay.
And so we're getting ready to close on our 200th property of the year, and the Packer Group is going to donate the commission that the Packer Group earns from that deal towards Haven of Homes. And so,
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're
appreciate it.
super excited to partner with you guys, super excited about what you guys are doing, and we can't wait. So depending on when Sam gets wrapped up with this video and things like that, we'll either know exactly what that amount is, but it's going to happen this month of October, and we'll share it with you, man.
Oh, we appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Man, we couldn't. I don't have any words. I mean, we're excited. I mean, to be able to, get to know you 5, 6 years ago, and then, end up where we are now, and just would have never been able to write this.
Yeah.